Hello and welcome. Hello, Decros. Yeah, so this week is going to be the last stream before the kind of like midsummer break.
Yeah.
And there's some local tournament also that I'm attending. If you are on NGD Discord, you might have heard like how like we had some problems with this local tournament. University just suddenly stopped being nice with us, and like now we should, if we ask for like some entrance fee for the tournament, we have to pay like some 600 euros for the whole weekend. So now we cannot have the entrance fee, so we cannot have the prizes. But yeah, anyway, that kind of weird thing. And other than that, pretty normal week for me.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, also pretty normal to in general. Yeah, it's good that doctor told me that I'm physically fine again.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, that's why yesterday I restarted playing practicing game with Savlot. Yeah. So just like that, and also told Miko that I'm surprised that we have 2 extra holidays this week. So I also slept in general enough.
Yeah. So you had also Friday free because it's just Saturday, just Thursdays free, but your school is often doing it like if there's Thursday, then we also take Friday.
Yes, so I have 2 days.
That's good. Yeah.
Let's see.
Can you use a little description and which server you used to play? I don't really play that much online, so that's why. But yeah, I'm like Forden and Jeff is 6
Yeah, EDF.
EGF, yeah. And hello Morgan, and hello Geology. And hello Chaos, fans away. Yeah, catching the stream. Yeah, it was again a little bit late, I guess. So.
Yeah. But okay, I guess we can probably list to our viewers about options for today.
Yeah, options. So we have plenty of options today. One is where is the Dutch Open that is going on at the moment. But the round like that is going on at the moment, we would be able to like look at live, but the games are not probably that interesting. Like look, I'm playing Bende and the Lohi playing some other. Well, that's kind of some game because something very interesting happened there.
Oh my god!
I mean, yeah. We are probably talking about Strasbourg. That's our main target. So that's Strasbourg 1 and Strasbourg 2.
Yeah, on Strasbourg 2 there's only one game. Yeah.
And then we also have German championship, but also, is that also going at the moment?
Yeah, it is going on at the moment, and it's on KDS.
Yeah,
it's on KDS. We can't. But this one we have to type about K.
Yeah. So it's German championship in KGS account.
Showtime.
Yep. So those are the options.
It is a beginner stream. Well, probably the opposite.
yeah. We usually look at top European games, so we have quite strong chat. But in case you are a beginner and you want to ask, we are always like willing to explain everything. So it's just stay on and like you will learn a lot. Even if you're a beginner, I think that we are trying to have like some like language that like is approachable for anyone. So yeah, we use like everyday analogies and stuff like that, so you would be able to understand like a more complicated stuff also.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, 1Q to like between 1Q to 4 done.
Depends on server.
It depends on but that would be like very good level for
I guess it's good for our
channel.
our channel.
Yeah, so begin, like Seiko says, beginner is a relative term. So
Yeah.
Europeans are quite beginners also
Yeah.
in Go. But
Yeah.
yeah, if in case like there are some in chat who barely know anything, we are always happy to explain more in detail. Of
Right.
course, it cannot be like every move, but like in case you have some concept that you are like seeing that okay, this happens very often in this game, and like, you want to ask like ask about it, we are like happy to explain, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So here we have listed all the options.
Yeah.
We have quite a lot of options. Just probably I should explain a little bit. Strasbourg is a I call it a complete tournament because it is already over. Tournament is already over. A little bit unfortunate that they mainly only have one game per round. Only the semifinal there's two games, so two semifinals. So I think we have in total from Strasbourg 5 games. Yeah. And both Dutch Open and German Championship qualification, they are the ongoing event, and round 1 has just finished, and now round 2 is ongoing. It's currently ongoing. Yeah. Yeah. So we have some options, just a bit tricky today. Yeah, and yeah, I guess it's even a little bit difficult if you say, okay, me and Miko. Yeah, if you say we don't know, yeah, you guys decide. Actually, I don't know what to recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably you can tell us about your preference. That will be there. You lost to a 16 in a tournament again.
Yeah. Well, but sixtens know some.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So you have to.
Yeah, I understand something about Go. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have a new emote vote. Perfect for this stream because we have plenty of options. So like just put your suggestions in the chat and then we vote and then you can use the emote.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and there's also like other like animated emotes. Like not all of them are like approved yet. There's coming more also, but like because Twitch is doing so that like you cannot like we had the like emotes so that we could like upload them and they would be there immediately, but like we lost that because we haven't been streaming like a minimum of 60 streams per 2 years. That's the we have like 51.
Oh, okay.
So we should stream more so that we can upload the like the emotes directly. Like those took also like a week or so to like so some human would go and like check like are there any dick pics in these emotes that you are uploading or something like that. But they trust you if you stream enough.
I see.
So like we lost that like perk because we haven't been streaming enough.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is some like other emotes still coming. Like there should be like a the normal what emote is also animated, like that it's shaking and it's just like laughing. Those are the like animations that Twitch gives because it's easier to like just pick the static emote. If you have been using Twitch on other channels, you probably know what I'm talking about. So like they like give you some animation options, and I just used those. So yeah, you have never had the privilege of losing to Sixten yet. Can't lose if you don't play.
Oh, WADC games. Yeah, we can still talk about WADC games as well. And okay, we already have a start with Tangi. Yeah, so that's a final from Strasbourg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we start with that one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we can like see if we are going to talk about something else. But
sure.
Yeah. So like last week we did WADC, but like was it also previous or?
No.
No, it just happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, let's probably start from Strasbourg. That's the Strasbourg final. Yeah, the top one.
The top one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
When does start calling his 2P? I don't know. Yeah, because the EGF is on a ranking promotion system, and so only they know how that exactly that system works. I don't know.
Yeah, good question though.
Yeah.
This could be.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can send like that one. Yeah.
Then tournament is
Strasbourg.
Just Strasbourg, or
I think it's called Strasbourg Tournament because it's Tournament at Strasbourg. So.
Is every year?
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Black player. Kraylock?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep, that's right.
2P?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think we have talked about Stash game when he has been 2 done, or have we? Is it like that fresh thing? Or?
Probably, because yeah, that's why I can't answer that question.
No.
Yeah.
And it has been a while that we have talked about Tangi.
Yeah. Yeah, Tangi doesn't play European tournament that often. Yeah.
Yeah. Against 2 GIU.
Well, that is a good game, but he didn't win it, so that cannot earn him the 2P. Yeah, you can't say I played a good game, I lost, but I still earned it. You can't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I know he played well there. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He played nice Tetsuji game to them. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so...
Okay, let's look at this game. I don't know what happened in this game. Yeah. So, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nowadays, it's already pretty rare to see this kind of company. Yeah. It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we even have a video on that. I was looking at like the video collection there.
Yeah.
So one video was that like why we don't use this kind of extension anymore.
Yeah. Potentially, you're just creating trouble for yourself.
Yeah.
Potentially, but at least there's no trouble for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the 4 space. We know that a 3 space is standard.
Yeah.
And of course, there's nothing wrong on 4 space. You can always do that, especially in the early game. Okay, but here, those 2 moves, they have different meaning.
Right.
This one is, I'm not afraid about trouble.
Yeah.
This one is, I want trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those 2 are actually still the voice is different.
Yeah.
This one is kind of like challenging. Yeah.
And I guess in that video that we were talking about these kind of extensions was that like this would be also black or something like that. And that, like back in the days like before AI, it was very like common to do this kind of like extension in the middle or like the start point thing from like approach. But nowadays it doesn't happen because like it has some trouble there.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like a not full move. It's just doing something and like you'd rather play tighter or So this is kind of like even less.
Yeah.
No, because this is white, so like you have like less good less reasons to actually play this kind of extension.
I would say here, if this is black stone,
Yeah.
and we have like similar to like Sanrensei formation,
Yeah.
I mean it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun because you are saying I don't mind trouble, but also you are saying, don't you worry about it. You're gonna actually put the fire on your own body.
Yeah.
Eventually, so it's fun. But this one, it makes less sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, yeah, as what I just answered here. This is just a trouble for yourself. You need to defend by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one it makes less sense. But the black is basically saying like, I like trouble. Come over. You can come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for following Gelotuki.
And he answered this one. Yeah, to me here, why did play here make more sense?
Oh, and subscribing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks.
Now you can use the new emote.
Yeah. To me here, this one make more sense because this one we're gonna make the invasion more serious because black we're gonna have very limited space here to develop for this stone. While in the game play here, so black still have a lot of space around here. So this one, I mean, it's actually encouraging black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so black get a bit more space here. Of course, you say, okay, this kind of formation, is that ideal? No. It's definitely not ideal. But the black is the one basically say less come to complication. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay.
And white is not going for.
Yeah, white is not going for
black,
that.
It's quite clear that black wants that. So like as a white, I would also not.
Yeah. So white has two solid corner and waiting.
Yeah, white is solid. So yeah, asking for more.
I mean, why I really dislike black this formation. There's the invasion, there's the invasion. You have nothing here. Yeah, this is just a structure.
Yeah. And how much trouble is it like that would be like beneficial for black? If white does something there, like.
Yeah, and black doesn't know how to play in that area either. So yeah.
Yes, also going somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's fine. And white. Yeah, Tangi's way to play is often. I still remember back to the time when I was working for some of my students against Tangi. And when I introduced, I say, okay, Tangi really like territory. Just look at it. In the early game, he just go down. It's kind of a head down, like that, and just looking at the earth. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. And he's looking at the earth. The earth. Yeah, and I told my student, yeah, Tangi really loves territory, so he's territorial.
Yeah.
And gradually, I also get to talk to Tangi. We are like friends. I don't talk to him that much, but occasionally.
Yeah.
He said, I'm territorial? No, I'm not territorial.
Yeah.
So I said, but then why do you do this? He said, I do like this, so the game will be more interesting.
Right.
Yeah. So then, normally here, when you push the game into slightly more polarized, and you are the one who take territory, then potentially in the second half of the game, or let's say after the early game, you'll be under attack. You'll be under attack. And Tangi is basically saying, I prefer to be under attack. Not many people in Europe does that. I think I used to like that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I used to like that, but not anymore. Yeah, and Tangi is still that kind. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Hurried, I'm not mistaken. Portman through. And solid.
Yeah. Okay. And this tiger. Yeah, this tiger is normally something I like. Simple.
Yeah.
Immediately Atari.
It's going to be penalty.
Atari is a little bit premature. Yeah, normally here we're supposed to push. So black Atari here without a black stone here. Honey is still slightly difficult. Yeah, so Atari immediately is a little bit premature.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here you put anyway, then you definitely do not do the Atari.
Right.
If you're gonna put here anyway. Okay, but that's not a big deal. It's just some inaccuracy. And yeah, such like this kind of big formation, even though to me there are nothing inside it. Yeah.
Ah, you were talking about that stolid word. I thought it was typo. So I read it as solid.
You are talking about the Atari? I guess you are talking about this white Atari, right? Yeah, white Atari. Yeah.
White Atari.
Okay, so what we're gonna put here anyway. Okay. And assuming in the future there is a possibility. Okay, of course, when I'm saying possibility, of course, it doesn't mean it is anything high probability. Okay, it is low, but it might happen. Yeah. Imagine in the future, black might actually Atari here and honey. So to emphasize, okay, you have a card here, and so yeah, we are fighting for the domination for the center. Okay, then look at this card. It doesn't work. But for example, here, white have a stone here. This card can actually be something troublesome to black. For example, white have, okay, I just put a white stone here, for example. Okay, and honey here. If black double honey, for example, Atari, and I can get a connection. So black have a stone here or not, it make a tiny bit difference.
Yeah, it makes the shape complete.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit difference. Yeah. And then the next question is, you say, okay, white doesn't do it, there's a risk. The risk is, you don't do the Atari, you will never get it, black will honey. But what is the chance at this stage of the game, black honey? To me, that's even lower. The chance is even lower. And I just suppose almost at any point, white Atari black will connect. Yeah. So that's basically white privilege. Yeah, it's not in any hurry. So I'm talking about a tiny bit difference. Because it's a tiny bit difference, so I consider this one as a mistake. However, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
But yeah, tiny mistake.
Yeah, tiny bit. Yeah.
Easy to prevent.
It's just there's a stone here and this card, the chance is not very high, but there is a chance. Yeah. Often, in Go, when you are in a competition that the difference is small, those kind of things, you say, this one unlikely, right? That kind of thing unlikely, right? One of them might actually eventually become true, and that is something you surprise your opponent and actually get the edge. Yeah, so this kind of detail is something actually I pay a lot of attention. Probably because I pay too much attention on those kind of small difference. Actually, sometimes I get tired in my game, so I forget about something pretty obvious. Yeah. So yeah, that is actually my weakness. But I care about those kind of small difference because I guess this is probably why they say sometimes I pretend to be pro, because pro care about this kind of tiny bit difference. Yeah.
What does the Atari actually gain? Well, just that you will get the Atari, so that confirms that. But at this stage of the game, you shouldn't be caring about that kind of that kind of detail that you will get that Atari, because you don't know what about.
I mean, technically, let's just talk about this corner. Actually, I'm very glad we are actually talking about this one, because here we are talking about this kind of tiny bit corner. There's this kind of huge board available. And we are not talking. We are talking about this corner. But that's good. Because the smaller things you are going into, the more decisive often it is. Yeah, those kind of tiny bit difference. Okay, so here black can get the honey, right? When black can get the honey, in the future, the chance white get the honey, or the chance black get the Atari, technically you may say 50-50. In practice, we may say black actually have a better chance to get this one. Yeah, because this one, there's a follow-up. Yeah, but okay, of course, you may also say, white got the honey, there's a follow-up. I guess black Atari here, there's a more serious follow-up. So black has a tiny bit more than 50% chance to actually get this one. But let's say 50-50, okay? Let's say 50-50, because that tiny bit, this corner itself is tiny bit, and we are talking about a tiny bit difference on probability. So let's forget it. Let's say 50-50. So what is the advantage when white get the Atari? So in the future, this one, black play here. If white Atari and he doesn't answer, then white does he play there? So he will continue. Yeah, and when he does continue, then you get white get the Atari here instead of black get that Atari 100%. That is the difference. Yeah, so there it is true that when white doesn't do it, and if black does get it, white we're gonna lose something in this endgame. Tiny bit difference. Yeah. But as I said, when will black do this? Will black do it now or in the near future? I don't think so. So I don't think white is in any hurry to attack here. Of course, there's also this kind of debate. I think this is very practical in European Go. I mean, so I know that here I don't have to do it yet. I can do it later. Okay, and I can do it at a better timing, so I do it later. But I'm playing a tournament, I'm tired, and later I forget it. Then I completely just miss it. Then is that better than let's just forget about small difference? Let's just get it. So to make sure later I don't forget it. Well, that's also a good argument.
But I guess in the principle, well, this is endgame move for both like black and white. This area is just endgame. So like if we put it like very extreme example, that like, well, you play here you like play endgame to like lose something in the like other part of the game, like middle game. Or in the fighting, like Chef showed there. Let's go to the extreme example of like you would play this kind of endgame now to lose like obviously something here, because like that makes that side so much stronger. So this is easy to see. You play endgame to like and maybe even this Hane now, because like what if like black will now Hane there, so you will also play the Hane now. Like so this is obviously of course like
terrible.
So like you would play this one, so black would not play there this kind of endgame, because like if this happens now you don't get sent there. So obviously this is like complete garbage, you shouldn't play that, but like that's like making it clear that like you shouldn't play endgame moves before it's time for playing those endgame moves. So here like the payment is obviously like a lot less, because like what does this stone mean? But like there is like always when you play this kind of thing that like it makes the shape more complete, there is some thing that could happen with the weaker shape. So weaker shape is always weaker, and there's some some way that you could use that. So if you make it stronger to just gain some end game, then it is all usually wrong. So like obviously like we can then argue like where should the limit be, like how small thing that you'll be able to like just ignore it and play the end game now anyway.
I will answer that one. Is that possible C2 will not be Sente? It's always possible. Any kind of move we consider as Sente, eventually it may not become Sente. It's always possible. So you ask, is that possible? Yes. Question is, how much? Question is how much? I would say the chance is low. There's always, for example, okay, I'm playing in the middle of a tournament game. My mom called me, Jeff, come back home now, we are in emergency. I'm in the middle of the game, I say, I need to go. And the referee said, Jeff, you leave now, we have to say you lose the game. That is a threat, right? So he said, okay, so here, if then you pay a price. It's similar as Sunday, right? I tell you here, you don't answer, I'm gonna take, you pay a price. My mom is calling me, I'm in emergency, I'm sorry, you say I lose the game, fine, I go. So it's not Sunday. And you think about it in a tournament, when you're playing a tournament, you're in the middle of the tournament, you say, I just leave, I lose the game. How often does that happen? Here the chance is low, right? I guess here, this Atari, the chance to be Gote is lower than what the example I have given. It's lower. So I'm just saying it's higher chance Atari and black will be ignored, but still chance is in general low.
The main weakness is probably that when C5 is filled, white can Atari 3 stones instead of some.
Exactly. It's just that also is a pretty low chance. The thing is, black wouldn't play in this country in the near future, and white Atari is in general considered as an, so white is supposed not to be in any hurry. I guess that's what I can tell. But if you say, oh, this is a mistake, and how can a pro do like that? It doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's tiny. And earlier that point still stand as I might forget it later. I might actually miss the timing, so that point still stand. So I don't blame white here too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's say if we talk about it seriously, we say okay, what is the accurate move here? Then white should not target.
Yeah. But for us, the limit of like how much we can lose by playing endgame too early is usually it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. And here, black played attachment. Attachment, we're gonna make the invasion here even more serious. So black play here. If I were white, I'm very happy. Yeah, I just answer. What? He didn't answer here. Okay. Yeah, to me, white should very clearly honey. Yeah, actually,
if you can honey when attachment comes, you should honey.
Yeah, because this one is just then this side become even weaker, and white will get sent to play on the red side. Yeah, so I will do this. This one, okay, probably not a big deal. Just I wouldn't do it. Okay.
I see that this is alerting the like so-called moyo for black, but
the problem is black has a very strong shape here and it's very far away from the red side. If you're alert about the moyo, then enter it.
Yeah. There are plenty of moves that you could do like immediately.
Yeah, and also here, I have this kind of experience. This kind of KMR shape. For example, as black, I will just answer. He didn't answer. Okay, I will just answer here. This kind of shape in the future can easily be the target. Yeah. So if I were black and I can get this move, I'm very happy. I mean, this exchange, I'm very happy. Yeah, so I wouldn't really play this one as well because it can easily be like air. Yeah. Okay, and black didn't answer. Where did black? Black played one higher. One higher.
Well, like, come on.
But then you give a bit further. You give a bit more. I don't like it.
Yeah.
To me, it's the standard will be third line.
What?
Tangi play go like this. Tangi is saying, I make you more solid, and so now you wouldn't lose this area as your territory, right? Therefore, I'm gonna take out the corner in this way, and so you're annoyed. Yeah, Tangi play go like this.
But now there's a like chance that like this should be late, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, black might actually be very harsh here because he has an actual stone already.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. Mainly I want to see white plan. To me, this is odd. Black will be harsh. Yes. Yeah, black will be harsh. Yeah. That's what I expect to happen. Yeah, Tangi's way just to remind how I used to play Go. Yeah, how I used to play Go is it's fun.
Right.
This one's way to play is fun, but not especially why I don't play like this anymore because nowadays we have AI. And AI often say, hey, you make those exchange and then you event here. The opponent add a move here, you get 2 moves in a row here, and the opponent just add a move in this area, which is already his territory.
Yeah.
His territory. You feel bad, right? But AI often tell us, he's just you make those exchange, you make him solid, you actually lost a lot. That's why I no longer play like this. Yeah.
Not fun allowed. Is white a bit all over the map here?
White is actually saying that here, this corner you can have it as long as I have 2 moves in a row here.
Yeah.
To me, you can have 2 moves in a row. Yeah, because here white play a lot. Yeah, so I don't play like this way as white anymore nowadays. It's mainly because I looked into AI opinion and AI says, okay, those kind of exchange, you actually pay a lot. So you get 2 moves in a row. Often it's not worth it. Okay. What? What? No, okay, this didn't happen. I'm sorry. This didn't happen.
Okay.
This didn't happen because that is not go. That's not go. But okay, Stanislav is saying there's no problem.
Yeah, there's a scriber error. Really.
No, he still cannot believe Black really answered H17 still.
Oh, sure. Ah, right.
Yeah, he still cannot believe this one. Of course, H18 is definitely H18 doesn't make any sense. This move makes sense, but this move he is saying, what is this whole plan? It doesn't work.
Right. Yeah.
Really?
Kind of like because it's Stash. I think
Let's
that
see.
he really called it something.
Atari, push. No, clearly this didn't happen. Sorry, this didn't happen. This is just my analysis. I'm saying there is something. This move to me is odd.
Right.
I am with you here that Black this answer is not right. But yeah, this didn't happen. In the game, what happened? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like one way here, so.
Yeah, there's no other variation. And just a push, Atari, connect, you can't cut. Yeah. You have to go this way, and white can at least connect here. I don't know how much black we're going to suffer on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't see why black do like this. But this didn't happen. Maybe in the game it happened in a different order. I suppose black white honey from here first. Yeah, white honey from here first.
Yeah, super classic handicap trick move.
Yeah, so why black does this?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm confused. Yeah, in a different order, this exactly happened. And he's saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Looks like it matters to me.
It doesn't matter. Okay, let me try here. So, white spin a move. White spin a move, and this happens.
I was at B17.
I understand B17, but I'm sorry, give me some time. I'm analyzing the local stuff. Let me think about it first. So locally this happened, white spin a move. At this moment, white spin a move. So at this moment, white spin a move. So basically starting from white invasion, we are just doing exchanges. No, black is doing something wrong. Very wrong. Very clearly, yeah. So I agree that this move doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this move doesn't make any sense. Of course, it's still better than this one, but this move still doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I mean, white is telling you what he's doing, and you still do this.
Yeah.
That's very odd.
What should black play here, actually?
I said that already. Just answer.
And
you go down, I go up, and we continue.
Right.
To me, that's normal.
Yeah. And yeah, if black plays here and white plays another move there, like it would not be as good as in the.
Yeah. So for example, this one we compare this one versus
versus that.
What is that here? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That. So yeah.
Versus basically this shape here.
Yeah.
You clearly should let white jump down there.
Yeah.
I don't understand this, and I understand even less that black play here. Black should immediately Atari. So make this exchange, and then you can do whatever you want, because this white shape is still more or less fragile. Yeah. Okay, but let's see about that question. B17 first.
I don't want to continue locally after B17. It wants to return Q8 before roaring. So.
Let me first understand what is B17. What is B17? I don't understand what is B17.
B17 before J17? You mean like before here, like white to go here?
This moment. Okay, let me think. What is the advantage? I don't see an advantage. I don't see an advantage.
So it's going to be like exactly like this, but you have like white and black.
Yeah, I don't see an advantage. I'm not with it. I know that AI, as I said, I know AI is right, but the thing is, if I don't understand, I'm not with it. I don't understand it.
Well, sometimes like that kind of thing that AI creates also is like similar to this that we were talking about. So
Yeah, but
creates some chance for here to like be useful. Like so, like in case like you put white here now, like what would be the like forcing black to play from this side? But I guess white will like if white plays this one, black will play that one anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, let's move on here because we have too much to discuss about this game and there's still too much time on those small things. So when this happens to me, what should immediately take this?
Yeah.
So to confirm that as a 9. Well, answer here, so black still get the Atari anyway, and white still jump. So then it equals to, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, okay, overall, I guess I support white here. Overall. Yeah, and the black kick. Okay, you can see there's an invasion. And the standard stuff is actually basically it's kind of like you imagine you have a big country like Russia, and you have your soldiers. You put all your soldiers just on the border, and in the middle is empty, and you say it's all mine. Yeah. It's kind of like that. This is very exaggerating. Yeah, this way to defend is very exaggerating. Normally, it means white will be forced to actually take action inside.
Yeah.
But I agree with Tongi here. This move is way too big. Yeah, as black, I will definitely descend. This move is way too big. Yeah. Because this one is not just about territory, it's about black, this group. Yeah, so this move is way too big. I will definitely take this one. Yeah. So here, as white, even though, okay, I have a task here, I need to do something here, I will do this one first. Yeah, here I'm with white.
Yeah.
Okay. What? He's saying he want to play the call already.
That's about the description of the Russian geopolitical and military strategy for the most of the last 300 years. Yeah. Yeah, true.
I mean, because in my mind, I need to think about a big country. So in my mind, it's immediately Russia. Russia is the biggest country, and just to put everybody on the border. Yeah. Normally, we're supposed to consolidate the center first, but he just put everything on the border. Normally, this is a bit too aggressive. Yeah. This call, okay, give me a sec. This call.
Black has no gold threats. Yeah, that's true.
Black does have a gold threat. Yeah, for example, black just to play around here. The thing is, black is saying the consequence of losing the call is nothing serious. Because, well, the call happened, okay? Because the call look like this. And when white win the call, white connect. So black say, okay, you just have a solid shape and those stones are zombie, but I get 2 moves in a row. That's his point. Yeah, that's why I'm considering to let it. So I just do this one, Tanuki. I'm considering this.
Right.
Because to me here, to get this one and to strike black, this group is more important. Yeah. But okay, so in the game, call happened. I actually worry for white because this area there's a lot of call threats.
Yeah.
What? Wait, this one is Sunday.
Something about the top group.
But the top group is at least a call to live.
Yeah.
At the very least, and you separate him, there's local threat. So as well, I finish the call 100%. And also, how to spell the answer? I don't even know how to answer. I answer means this exchange again, so there's no way I answer. Yeah. So I have to Tanuki. Yeah. So everybody will connect. Yeah. So this one not a good strat. Yeah. So he has to continue, and we have to go. Yes. Actually, we have to. Give me a sec. Do we have an alternative? Well, okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, because ko itself is a good alternative.
Yeah, and then you do something like this. Yeah. Exactly. Now you play this one.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that you want the pip to be Sunday. I don't like this black. Black already lost a round here. The ko is ongoing and also give this shape just for the 2 stone here. I don't like this black.
Was c5 necessarily sent? I was thinking about it too, but like I guess white has.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, white has local threats anyway, so he doesn't have to give that much.
The thing is, this is not necessarily Sunday. But what are you gonna do as white? Will you do Atari here, capture the ko, or what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Like
this is actually the problem.
The top is not so serious. So
yeah.
There's so many local threats.
Yeah, so maybe black wouldn't earn much. The thing is, you continue no matter on this ko or this Atari, how much do you gain? And that's black point. Yeah, you take the ko is pretty small because you can take and take, but then you wouldn't get the corner. You just get take and take, and you pay. What do you pay this corner? So you're right. This Atari is not a lot. But if what you can earn is also not a lot, then we compare this not a lot versus not a lot. Yeah. This is the case. But actually, it's good that you question about Sunday because no Sunday is absolute. Yeah, actually, this is actually something I actually would appreciate our viewers to think it this way. Don't just say this is Sunday. Don't just say that because Sunday is always relative. Yeah, Sunday means you do not answer me, then there's a consequence. But then there's always a question about what if I take the consequence? Yeah, so it's good that you question here. However, this one I think black has a point.
Yeah.
So I'm also support white to connect. Yeah. So this one too. I'm very surprised on this one though. But yeah, it is true that black just cannot win this call. Yeah, and if black just do like this, give white even more gain, and then keep playing this call, then probably black can die the call because can lose the call just get normal 2 moves. Yeah. That is why black this one I don't consider that as Sunday.
B6 you would never connect the spreader.
B6 I would never, but we are in a co-fighting at this moment. Yeah, so here this B7 black play is black is playing as a co-spread. That is why this connection I am fine with it. Yeah, I understand your point why normally we don't connect this one. I understand that. Yeah, of course here let's say we just talk about this shape, white should do this. Yeah, white should have done this without the ko, but we have a ko ongoing. Yeah. Yes, take the ko is huge, but then cut. What to do here? I don't know what to do here. So just let the corner go. Will you let the corner go? I'm wondering. Yeah. So basically, he thinks he will let the corner go. Yeah. So black we're gonna push your nobby, I guess. I guess you nobby, then black take it.
That's quite.
And then take this one. Maybe, but I wouldn't do this. Maybe because I'm an old player. I don't like this kind of huge trade. Especially in a huge trade that I gave that much territory. Yeah. The white outside group is weak. That's a difficult argument. Especially with this shape here, and you say outside the white group is weak. That's a difficult argument. Yeah. You may say white outside group is still a concern. I guess I will support that kind of expression. Yeah. Okay. What?
Okay.
Okay. I get it. So we lost that one.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that one. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. It was something.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. I'm not looking at it anyway. Add?
Ads also. Yeah. We can slow down a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
So you don't like both giving the corner? B9 will leave call.
Yeah, but the white group is not that big. That is why I'm comparing. It might be possible, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even consider it. But I mean, if I'm playing the game as a white player, I wouldn't even consider it. But as a commentator, I'm thinking. Yeah, during the game, I wouldn't even consider this.
Yeah, and having one more concern. Well, concerning about this white group is not very concerning.
Yeah, so I don't take that as a factor, but we just purely compare this.
Yeah.
So black, that was black corner, and black lost that corner, and now it's white corner, and the white group is alive there. And the black, that group will be a bit harassed. Yeah, it's possible. Actually, it's possible. Now I try to think what objectively is possible. What might actually take this picture?
Black lost one corner in this variation. Sure. I mean, yeah. So black's this corner was gone now, so now also. So like Fred says that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that is the corner black lost. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's mainly, let's say territory, just purely talk about territory by how it look like black get more. But actually, there's a follow-up. Mainly, black, this group is actually no a liability. Yeah, so white can actually press from both directions. Yeah, so it's possible if you consider the follow-up.
But also now it's black's in there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I guess I will only say it's a possibility. I'm still not sure. Yeah, if this is my game, I definitely wouldn't even consider this option. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's continue for now. Can take this one and black take.
Yeah, not easy. Go there.
Black take. I actually expect black turn here. Black take. He's saying you don't really have a good shape to save the two, which is true. Yeah, you have to do this one.
Right.
Yeah. White doesn't have a good shape to save the two. So don't. No, we don't. We just keep pushing. Yeah, just push a few and come back here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Push a few and come back here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. To me, that's right. What? God, this is very exaggerated. You look at the black, every single stone is very exaggerated here.
Yeah.
And the black is saying, hey, this group is not alive.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say, okay, so here you say this is your territory, that's absurd.
Yeah.
You say you can attack me, it's absurd. And the black is trying to say, yes, every single one is absurd, but put them together, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, if I were white, I think white has no choice but to enter. Yeah, because center is not that big. White just cannot answer that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, because here black is saying this attack. Yeah, if we just take care of this group, this attack is not a problem. This right side, you say this is all territory, that's absurd. But you put them together, black has a point.
Right.
I just cannot play this kind of move. Yeah. So yeah, this move is very imaginary.
Yeah.
Interesting, but yeah, to me, white had no choice but to enter the right. Yeah.
A lot of chat today.
Yeah. This Yeah, every day is different. Yeah, in the past, often I'm the only one talking and nobody say anything. And now, today there's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
but we love that the chat is active. So yeah, please keep it coming. I don't feel like white group is liability to reduce. After all, earlier Jeff wanted to play C19 as app, but during Go the moves is big. During the Go that move is even bigger.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, Fansharp has mentioned here. I'm teaching, and that's what I'm doing. Do one thing at a time. Yes. And the problem here is Stanislav is trying to be one of the Asian pro.
Yeah.
That is the difference. And I can see here, Black is doing this, it makes sense. So he's saying this one, I'm doing something. This one, I'm doing something. So combine them, okay, it works. That's why I'm saying I cannot play this kind of move. But I can't say it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Here it might make sense, but like the risk is, of course, like in case there are people who don't know what was that one thing, is that like if white now like invades this one, this might get air to be air like considering this territory. So like probably just lose all this territory by white invading here, and then at the same time like white would also live with this one without a big problem. So like this could end up being just air, but I guess in this case Black has a point.
Actually, yeah. So Black, this actually shows those two players, they have actually different kind of understanding about Go or different philosophy. Tangi's Go is more like or similar to mine. Yeah, there's something happens, let's solve it and continue. Yeah, that's Tangi's Go. Stanislav's Go is there's so many uncertainties here, but what you can do it. So he's actually making it difficult for the opponent. Yeah. And because Tangi's Go is more like mine. So I actually this game I automatically think for him. Yeah, because this white play in general to me is comfortable. This moment when Black play here, I do feel the difficulty.
Well, Fred has excellent point there also that like if you do one thing while attacking, it's usually not good. So like this is saying like I'm attacking this group, and the direction is that I will get territory here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the one thing that he's attacking this group.
Yeah.
And that's why this is probably like working because it's more like one thing.
Yeah, but if for example here I'm actually having a lesson with Fansharp, for example, there's no way I recommend this move. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that. I will probably recommend like peep and then connect, so we consolidate the right. Yeah, that will be something I recommend. It's not because this way is better than what Black did. Probably not. But it's easier to handle. This one is very difficult to handle. Yeah.
Be professional. You have to look for the genius moves, but to have fun, you should look for them too. So actually, everyone should play this move.
I mean,
yeah, you have a point there. I would also play this one just because it's fun. So, but yeah, Jeff's point is that like, if you want to win the games, then it's probably that like you just play something that it's easier to handle.
It's always let's say you can play any move as long as you know what to do here. You know what will gonna happen. This one Black give himself a task because one need to invade the right side. And the Black task will be attack this group, and that's challenging. That's a challenging task. I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's just let's say, especially as my ability. To me, that's a challenging task because one, this group is not very big. Yeah, and also it's also easy to say I will choose this move because Black played here. If I give you this move, I say okay, play. Yeah, you can choose a move in the center. How? Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. So here he gave you this one as option. Then it becomes easier.
Yeah, well, if you're thinking about it like this way, you want to attack this group. How are you going to do it? It cannot be very close because then it will just naturally just drive there and like this will leave and then you don't have anything. So it has to be a little bit further away. Hence this move. So it's still just attacking this one and it's at the same time getting the territory because usually like Fred has said, you have to have some direction when you're attacking.
I'm pretty sure this move is not bad at all. And yeah, as white, I feel the pressure. But yeah, I can't play this move. It's yeah, that's not my way to think or my way to play Go. But still, for white has to do something on the right.
Yeah.
The easiest one is this one. I'm not sure if white will gonna play. This one is the easiest one.
Yeah. And hippie then.
Yeah, if white, for example, might actually play a move like this, that will be very messy. Yeah. Yeah, I expect white to do this. Let's see.
Yeah.
He put one more, okay. Yeah, this time black doesn't let him. Yeah, so black is giving pressure.
Right.
And white just answer. Okay, give me a sec. Yeah, to me, this move I first rule out because this is what black want. Black want to peep, right? We all know black want to peep. So this move I directly rule it out.
Yeah.
Well, black is saying I dare not. Why dare I not? I'm gonna do it. And you dare give me Panuki?
Yeah.
Dare he give me Panuki and do like this and say I'm gonna die? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will probably do like this. To me, black dare not give the Panuki, so white can get this kind of shape. Yeah.
True.
I will do like this, but I definitely wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
You say what else I can do? I don't know. Yeah, white didn't really think enough when he put on honey, I guess. White didn't think enough. But you definitely cannot do this one. Yeah, this peep is too comfortable. He didn't do it. Okay. Push again.
He's saying that he can get the peep anyway.
He thinks he can get the peep anyway, and he's also saying white you dare not jump. Yeah, so what this knob is making it difficult for yourself. Honte move should be here, but then black will gonna actually circle everything here. Honte move supposed to be this one.
I think white don't want to fix black's shape with G6.
I understand that.
Yeah, right.
I understand that, but I don't think white has a choice. I understand that kind of feeling. Yeah, yeah, because like this, white is in an even harder position with this shape. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. So he really jump.
Right.
Oh, that can be expensive. Let me see.
That's gonna be or how do you drive this thing?
So black will gonna give the 2. White will gonna give the 2. Okay, white will give the 2. Okay.
True. Yeah.
Okay, white will give. Okay, fine.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. And he went anyway.
Yeah, and that's that one because he's going to give the 2. Yeah.
That's right. Why does he make this exchange?
Well, I mean, to get there, like now, like I mean.
So he's thinking about this group. I don't understand this exchange.
I don't know.
Yeah, to me, this exchange I don't know. I can understand why I want to get this exchange, but this exchange to me is a loss.
It's true. Like you could have saved two stuff.
Yeah, so just leave it and do nothing for now. Yeah, that exchange I don't get it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, but here overall, black get the 2 stone here and white solve it. Tactically, I'm with white here.
Yeah. Yeah, because talking about earlier, like how air is L9. Now it looks very stupid to be there. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this one. This one is solid, but eye shape wise, this one is not the ideal one. Eye shape. Can one do a bit better?
Yeah, I was thinking about it too. like jump K11.
Jump, I'm not sure. Jump looks fragile.
Or Atari.
I mean, I'm thinking about like jump this one.
That one, okay, yeah.
Jump this one is safe for sure. This one, okay, yeah. This is there's some tiny bit difference. Yeah, black is picking up coins. Yes. The thing is, initially when he play here, this right side is difficult for white. Now I think it's difficult to black unless black can actually pick up another wave of attacking. Yeah, that is why I'm not with black here by picking up this coin.
Yeah.
So I don't see how he will gonna continue this attack. Maybe he will gonna continue.
Jump K11 looks okay also.
Jump K11 is okay because I can't read about this. This looks scary. Because for example, if you block here, he push, he cut, I don't know. And then bamboo here. This is reliable.
Just cut.
Just cut this one, and then he put here.
Right.
Oh, this is not easy. I don't do this kind of business.
Right.
I know, but he will push. What is that?
Yeah. I was also.
Yeah, this is scary. That is why. So to me here, this one is just about is this the best? That I'm not sure, but this one is definitely solid.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, black keep doing this kind of border policy, and he keeps saying, this group is still weak. Normally with this kind of shape, we don't consider this weak, and black keeps saying it is.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, as white, I don't think white has a choice. White has winner.
Yeah.
White cannot just keep taking up the group and let black this kind of border policy work.
Yeah.
And white still answer. Very patient. Yeah, okay, white is saying he still has time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Fred, that is why I slightly question about this shape. Yeah. But probably it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's continue here. So he made here.
You worry with black on the bottom. I was thinking also that could that be the reason why white played f6, so he will get some kind of bottom move.
Yeah, but you can always get it.
Yeah.
But black wouldn't spend a move here, Atari. Just as similar as this Atari.
Yeah. It's anytime you could play that, and not just decided to be that way.
Yeah. So black is still threatening this. Black way to play is very interesting. Okay. And white answer. Yeah, to me here, if I were white, I'm gonna ask this question. So will he block or not be? And if he does this, we get this advantage already. Yeah. We got this around, and then we can decide around this direction. And if he does block, we're gonna clamp this one. So we're gonna aim at this access. So white group is in general safe, I'm claiming. Yeah, I will do like this. And he just answer, then gradually black is pick up stones against this area. Yeah, to me this one, I don't like it.
Yeah, this was a good pick for a game. A lot of interesting things.
You give that panuki. I didn't expect white to give that panuki.
Yeah.
But I fully expect white to connect. He gave that panuki. Why? Because he can live.
Worrying about the eyes.
Yeah, like this, he had enough eyes, but you give a panuki here and black, we're gonna take action here.
Yeah.
I don't know how to handle this after you give the panuki. Yeah, black will definitely do this.
Yeah.
And white knows that, so how can white give the panuki? I mean, starting from this move, this game is actually pretty much fighting on the edge here. And white, this one is kind of like, if I describe about real life, in my pocket I have 20 euro. And I need this 20 euro for the next, let's say, 3 days. Very difficult situation, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the 20 euro to actually go to a restaurant to have a good meal. Okay? And tomorrow and the day after, we'll see. I don't appreciate this attitude. Yeah. So here, everything white did is, I just want to make sure my center group is comfortable, is alive right away. Yeah. This one, we'll see. Yeah. No, you can't play go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha. Okay, that is actually Freda's explanation.
White probably realized his attack was bad and tried to imagine.
But I mean, to me, White has to connect no matter what. Because otherwise you are giving this group way too much pressure. We all know that Black is aiming at this. Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't have done this. He wouldn't have done this. If I were White, I will actually answer on the right side and ask what you can do on my center. Because we have this kind of push, and we have this area, Black has this kind of gap. To me, White is not that weak. Yeah, I wouldn't even answer. But here, at least Atari, you have to stick on. So this cutting point can be the lifeline for those two stones.
Yeah.
At least you can't give the penalty. Yeah, here I'm just saying there's relaxation. There's a bottom line. There's a bottom line of relaxation. You can't just say I relax as I have 20 euro for 3 days and I just spend it all.
Yeah.
You can spend 10 and say the next 2 days let's figure out how to actually spend 10 euro.
Yeah.
I mean that's already exaggerating. Yeah. So yeah, what I did I really don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, what to do here I don't know. That's why I have any idea on what to do here. Okay, and hope for the best. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh, really?
Mr. Pasta, thanks for following. Thanks for raiding. How was your stream?
Well, okay, sacrifice, you know, but again, well, yeah, you know, wording here is important in Go. I sacrifice my life for my nation. I'm proud of it. You sacrifice your nation for what? For example, I'm fighting a war in Afghanistan, and then I'm actually fighting for the interest of Afghan people's interest. Okay, I get something. I'm just as a tourist going to Afghanistan. They shoot me. I'm down, and I pass away. I guess that wouldn't be described as I sacrifice myself because for what?
For Afghanistan.
I mean, you have to say for what? Here to me, what is dead? I consider as what is dead. Yeah. Yeah, so why cannot do this? Here, to me, everything, Freda's right. Everything starts from white attachment. Everything starting from white attachment, and white didn't really, white put himself into a situation in which he likes, which is as I have described. I'm leading on territory, and then I have a group that is under attack, and I'm gonna manage it. Sure, you can play that kind of game, but that kind of game you need to actually play very much on the edge rather than I have the money and let's relax. You can't afford it. This kind of game, it can be you must just get the very last euro in your pocket, maybe the last cent in your pocket, and just the pace, enough food for you to barely survive. It is this kind of game, and what is playing as if he had a lot of money. Yeah, so starting from this part, everything is wrong, and in the end, I don't consider that as sacrifice. I'm saying what is dead. Yeah, that's why. Let's say when white capture, I finally realized, he just admitted he's dead. Yeah, so I stopped here. No, this is unacceptable. Actually, to me here, when black consumes the game, just has entered the crucial part of the game. You may say before that we are just preparing to enter this stage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this part is decisive, and now we start the competition, and right after the 10th part has started, white all of a sudden collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And white had to sneak S12 in so he can connect under.
What?
S12?
I guess Freda is being funny.
So here black will protect this side, and then you can.
Yeah, I guess Freda is being funny because I don't see anything.
Yeah, well, that's the funny face.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually waiting for actually an exciting show, and the show has just started. It's immediately over. It's kind of like that. Yeah, that's a pretty disappointing to say. And yeah, Black just fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the show is over.
No, it's right.
Okay. We still have some of the game. Let's see what happens next. But to me, the game is over right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. White is trying to argue. I'm wrong. Let's see. White is trying to argue. I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, you can argue. I'll just answer.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. I'm black answer there.
Wait, so this is almost even here? You're watching live? Before this stuff. So before this stuff it was even?
Even means why this kind of stuff can work. I don't see it. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't see it. And why refuse to give away anything? How is that possible?
White is a rich man.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then okay, Fred, I think before this stuff happens, it was almost even. If so, you know, then we have a problem. The problem is White is saying, White is feeling similar to me as a commentator here. Here, White is losing. Yeah, this part of White is surrender. So White need to do something crazy. Yeah. So there's something we don't understand from AI. Yeah, AI sees something we do not see. Here, to me, White is hopeless in general. And White, all White moves is showing here, he's hopeless. I'm just surprised he still answers this one. Because you, no matter how bad you feel about this situation, you answer this one, you are just announcing this thing is dead. So this is the one move you cannot do. Yeah. Yeah, this is just done.
That was like resign or
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is his try. I mean, White has to do this directly. Yeah, if White really want to try, because this one, Black already we're gonna save this stone instantly. Yeah, Black already get a lot. If Black still gets a novice, actually White lost something. So White want to let's say continue this game. White has to do this. I guess that's also impossible, but White has to try this.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, you didn't answer that one? Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's why he directly take, I see. Okay, then Black Coast Red was a little bit too relaxed. If here, I expect here Black can still regain it.
Not working? Or White connect in corner was also very big. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna like descend there for Black.
Yeah, so Black, this Coast Red is too relaxed, consider the weakness around here.
I can Atari and play M7 with S9. Oh. What? When?
What is M7? What is S9? What is M7? What is S9? There's okay. I don't know what is that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. M7 is that, and S9 is here, but like I don't know.
Yeah. What does that mean? Okay, yeah, let's continue. Okay, so here then black, this coast red is too relaxed, way too relaxed. Yeah, consider you don't really have a follow-up around here. Really? This one. Something like this. Maybe I can do better this one. So, well, yeah, black only captures the 3 like this.
Ah, yeah, you were talking about this variation, so S7, S8.
Yeah.
D7.
Cut.
Cut.
Yeah.
Q1. Q6. Huh? B8. What? B8. B8 also is already a stone. Ah, yeah, D7. Oh, wait, no? That's also stone. R7.
What call?
R7 call?
I connect.
This one?
I connect. What call?
Whoops. Yeah. Not a call. But yeah, so
Okay.
nothing works there.
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, black's left.
Yeah, so yeah, in any case, yeah, black red coast red is too relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why black played there, and now it's endgame.
Oh, then white again heavily. Oh, I thought the game is over here. I didn't expect black was gonna make this kind of mistake.
Yeah.
So white, this kind of desperate call attempt.
Yeah.
It means something, okay?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, black could have simply given in. Black didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, black could have simply given in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very surprising because black don't.
Black doesn't need to. Yeah. I think black is actually saying, yeah, black play this kind of relaxed coast red. Black saying, you finish the call, I can still nobby, I can still capture you. Yeah. Black is saying that, so this call is not a big deal, except at this point he noticed he cannot nobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, instead of playing core threat, you would have just take it like as white's beneficial and like just answer. Probably this would be like anyway black's game.
Then you have to continue still.
Or yeah, continue there.
So yeah, probably the safest one. You are turn here, you take, you just go back.
Yeah.
This is the safe one. Yeah.
And then white do something, but anyway. Black could have won like that, I guess.
Okay, yeah, let's continue here. Yeah. Where we were. Here.
Yeah.
So. So white save it all there, and on the left side, one white only lost a little bit in that trade. I have no idea how is the situation. Because white actually literally saved everything here.
Yeah. Richmond shouldn't be itching for a fight. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. M6 pass? No, it was kind of like.
No. He is saying M6 is actually like a pass.
Well.
Yeah, that's it. M6 is pass.
Right.
Yeah, he's actually saying white should play on the right side here, like connect. Yeah, but here I think they are already very much in short of time.
Yeah. True. Yeah, definitely should.
actually.
Yeah. It's probably a lot bigger.
Yeah, this is a lot bigger. Yeah.
Batman moment. Rich man shouldn't be itching for a fight. Batman.
Oh, and here what resign. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So White still resigns after this. So like, yeah, Black was definitely leading a lot.
I didn't expect after this right side story, there's still more story. This kind of story can only happen when both sides is in shortage of time. And to tell one thing, okay, I still want to come back to this moment. Black could have just go back and then there's no call, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but no. It depends on who. It depends on who. You say, Jeff, will you just go back here? I will. I will. But you ask Stanislav, will you go back? Never. It depends on who. Yeah, because some people just deep in their mind, they just feel like, I go back, I lose a game. That's the worst kind of defeat possible. Yeah, so in somebody's mind, they just refuse to go back, especially if in short of time, when you rely on your instinct to play. Yeah, so I know that Stanislav, he rarely say, okay, I go backwards, whatever. He rarely do that. Yeah. His goal is, you can see his goal, he put everything on the border. His philosophy is forward all the time. Yeah, you let him to go backwards for once, he's gonna feel it's extremely painful. Yeah, so to him, let's say to go back and just to avoid that, just win it easily, that's not a part of his play. It doesn't, to him, it doesn't really exist.
Yeah, so he's playing Go like economics, so you never go back.
Yeah, he always forward.
Grow.
Yeah. Well, but we also know that, talking about economics, we also know there's no such thing called it always go up. At some point, something will gonna go down. Otherwise, it's not right. Yeah. So that's why, when I bought the apartment, I say, okay, in general, the tendency is going up by a little bit all the time. I'm just wondering, the tendency is going up all the time by a little bit every year. So when that will gonna go down? Maybe it will gonna be soon. Actually, that is something I'm concerned about.
Yeah. S4, T5, T7 is not going back. It's exactly the same as if White connects and Black Tiger Mouth. Yeah, but White didn't connect. White played T6, so you have to go forward and punish White because.
I know the thing is here. Your mind is cool, and you are just we are just talking. Think about the players that is in a game. This kind of Honey is kind of like White is challenging. Yeah, at least it is considered here White is challenging, and Black feel like I can't go back. So to play around here, let's say you just defend this line, it's considered as you go back. Even if in Go it is that is not the case. You may say, hey, we are talking about two players, so that is professional, right? Okay, then I repeat what I said. There's no such thing called in Europe we have any professional player. It doesn't exist. Stanislav might want to actually match his criteria to become a professional, but no, that's not the level. Otherwise there wouldn't be this kind of very emotional moment. Yeah.
Certainly a pro mentality playing on the edge.
I mean, actually, many of you are from North America. I know that, time is an issue. I know that, you need to fund your own trip, so money is an issue. But I would like to invite you to actually come to Europe to play in our tournament. You play in our tournament, you experience the time, let's say the time setting, and then you need to play like this tournament, you play 2 days. You experience that, you're gonna feel it by yourself. Maybe you're gonna have more acceptance to everything that happens here.
Right.
I'm not saying here, let's say they play well. I'm saying I understand it.
What kind of tournaments are in US They have like weekend tournaments. What times?
They are, but I guess most of the tournament in North America is like 1-day tournament. Yeah, I just heard from my student there's a lot of 1-day tournament. Yeah. Yeah, so here, yeah, we need to consider the game atmosphere. White is desperate, black feel like I'm winning. Okay, and they are probably already both in shorter of time. Yeah, so we need to take those factors here into account. That is why, here I understand.
I think we accept it's very similar to like Chicago Rapid or something.
I don't know because
like to go someday.
Yeah. So come to play in our tournament and feel it. That's probably also the case for us. Yes, someday we should play in some North American tournament. Yeah.
Well, there are some faster tournaments than 5 games in 2 days. Like for example, our local championship HGK.
Those. Okay. Yeah. So that is 2 days you play 7 games.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have those.
That's crazy, you know. You just come to it, then you just throw stones on the board. Yeah.
Would you play worst move to keep the lead, or would you try to play the best move?
I play moves to win, so the former.
Yeah. But of course, like if you.
Freda, thanks. I got
like, it. If you talk about, for example, Grand Pago, that's kind of like that. So you don't look for the best one. You try to handle the group so that like you don't you don't have to read or whatever. So.
And also here, there's another problem here. You mentioned best. There's a problem. What is the best? You say AI best. That I don't care about that one. Why? Because AI best I cannot handle it. That is not the best to me. It needs to be best to me is the best move that I can handle. Yeah. So there's also this part. So this is actually about how much do I know about myself and what kind of situation, what kind of specific situation I enter and I can handle it, and that will gonna maximize my chance to win. That is actually something I would say everybody should actually do. Everybody should actually know about that. Rather than I just play AI move no matter what.
Yeah. So let's say like this move would create a call that would end up being that black wins it. So then this would be the best move. But in case you are a player who cannot really read out all the like call threads and stuff like that, and you don't actually know what's going on there, and you know that you're leading, like black is in this game. So you could play this one and just win the game, then this is the best move.
Yeah.
So yeah, depends.
Yeah, sure. To me, black should cut. Cut is right. Cut is right. Take one score is definitely right. Like this, just go back.
Yeah, then just finish.
Yeah, just like this. Yeah, this would have been how I play as black.
I think there was a tournament with 1 day 12 or 15 rounds, and every 3 or 5 rounds elite group drank a shot of absinthe. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, Fred also said he played a tournament in China. He played 8 games in 1 day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, China has those.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many we played in Taiwan. That was also like, was it like 6 or 7?
Yeah. I mean, that is a real amateur tournament.
Yeah.
To me, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
That's not wrong.
Yeah.
Or you just play 1 game per day, professional tournament.
Yeah.
What is us?
Yeah. We are the weird ones.
Yeah, we are neither professional nor amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is weird.
Yeah.
But because we are weird, and then it comes to, let's say, our players who actually play a little bit like professional player, but not really.
Yeah.
And play and taking sometimes taking this kind of professional attitude.
Yeah.
I play for the best. Sometimes take another kind of professional attitude. I just win the game. To me, win the game is important. I don't care how fun it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, this is all because how our tournament is like.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go to play the Asian tournament, you say that many game play, you just throw stones and have fun. That's real amateur tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point too. Like the kids should also like still press for the move they don't understand because they can learn. But this is a case where you can learn from Stanislav and do not this kind of pressing from understanding not do this kind of pressing from understanding it actually makes the game worse. Right.
Freda, do you still practice? You're talking about the pros do not practice. You are basically pro level. Do you practice yourself? I mean, because I can see that if you practice, you will gonna stay well above them. Yeah. Hi Ben.
Hello Ben.
Yeah.
Andre is practicing?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Andre is strong.
Okay, I guess. I know that we are here in stream, but Freda, do you mind later I send you a message because I would like to invite you to play a practicing game with one of my best students. Yeah, because yes, so some of my best students they need practicing games and they. Okay, thanks. Okay, then I will contact you later. Probably I will. Okay, probably something like Facebook stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeff has like a lot more than just one because I always hear like how he has to also play.
Yeah, I definitely play. Yeah, I play with my those best students because otherwise they don't get practicing games.
Yeah, so in case you want some practicing like opponents because you complain that you're not doing that.
You play against Kirby, I see.
So yeah. Jeff has some.
We can talk about that part later. Thanks. Yeah.
Well, first week you don't review one of my games, and in the last 4 videos I started feeling you are in love.
What?
Yeah, I mean Ben Zero says like because it's true that we were like 4 weeks or something we were like just talking about Ben Zero. So like Ben Zero is like, are we in love or something?
Okay.
I don't know. It just happened that like we were just like picking up Ben Zero's games. Not like we intentionally did that, but like we had like voting and then just Ben Zero.
There was once is Ben versus Lucan in WADC that I remember.
Yeah.
What is, the other one is something in Prague. Yeah, I remember something in Prague.
In Prague. Yeah.
Okay.
There was that also the suggestion that renaming the stream in the Ben Zero appreciation.
Okay, let me tell this. It is possible here. Let's say that in love part is not completely wrong, but here me and Miko we can't choose games, so our viewers can well be in love. That's possible. That's well possible. Yeah.
Because we do that voting here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but let's probably jump to the next one. Yeah, because we are already a little bit late. Yeah, let's probably jump to the next one.
Yeah, this was like 2 hour almost. The first one. So.
Okay, Freda, you can vote. I don't mind. Yeah, okay, Freda said that, so we have the first recommendation that is Tangi Bendero. Sure. Yeah.
Hey, wait. So this is the Strasbourg one.
Sure.
Wait, there's just 2.
Yeah, so that's the semi-final. Yeah. And Dutch Open. I don't know if round 2 is over. This one, but you need to go backwards probably, or you click this one.
Yeah,
that's probably the easiest.
And that's Dutch Open.
Yeah, and then we have the German Championship qualification on KDS. That's why you have to type.
So it's somewhere here.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So those are the options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please tell us what do you want, and so we're gonna come to the vote.
Yes.
I don't want to skip vote, so let's vote. Even if we have the Freda recommendation, but I want to vote today. Yeah.
That's the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense that you're the newest Europro, so like we are interested to see your games. Of course, that affects like everyone's everyone's opinion here. Like, what should we look at?
Yeah. But okay, yeah, please give us your suggestion. Is there any? For now, we have only one from Freda, that is Tanguy Bandero. Do we have any more? Probably we have something from Dutch Open. Probably we have something from German Championship. No, I don't know. Oh, from WAGC. Okay, so China, Korea as from WAGC. What is the WAGC link? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, as long as we have the link, then it's possible, yes. So China versus Korea.
Yeah, so that's the WAGC if you want that still.
Yeah. Okay, then we have two options now. One is Tanguy Bandero. The second one is Korea versus China in WAGC, yes?
Yeah, we reviewed also already the destruction of Lucan.
Freda posted something. What is that?
Oh, where is this?
I don't know. Oh no, come on. Freda is once again being funny. Okay. No. Okay.
This game is so awesome.
Freda, this one I'm gonna skip it, okay? This one I'm gonna skip it.
It looks awesome.
Okay, we have two options. Thomas de Bar with Dash.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello. Thomas de Bar with Dash. Which one? Oh, that was also from Strasbourg. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Okay, then we have three. Thomas de Bar with Dash. That's the other semifinal. Okay. Lucan with Bende. Okay. Sure. Wait, that's a four. I guess we can type the option in.
Lucan with Bende. Did it like end? Because I was looking at it in the beginning and it's quite like one-sided, but. In case something happened in the end.
We don't know. Okay, but so since it is mentioned, okay, we can keep it. We have four options now. Okay, we can type it in, I guess.
Snooze.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah. So okay. So.
Yeah, I think I still remember. New poll.
Next game to here.
So that is Tanguy Bandero. So under Korea, China. Yeah, and we have Lucan Bende. That's the fourth one. What is the third one? I forgot. Stanislav Thomas de Bar. Okay, that's all. We can still give one last option, but is that all? If no more suggestion, we're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Going once. Going twice. And 2.5. Or how do they do that in the auction?
Yeah, auction is the third already.
They always talk like that.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone? Do anyone want to be a prize? Anyone? Or sold?
Yeah, sold.
I got sold. All right. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Okay, so please vote. Okay, nothing is more important than this. Please vote.
Yes, and now we have. If you have our emotes, not many people do because we are not subbed. But yes, vote.
Please vote. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while that chat is not this active. I'm very glad that chat is this active.
Yeah, I'm
today.
very glad.
Yeah.
It makes the stream so much more active.
Yeah. And also, yeah, some of the questions are really good, like the Sunday question. I like all those Sunday questions.
Yeah.
Don't sleep, vote. Yeah. How can you sleep now? Vote.
Yeah. Now is the most important part.
Yeah, voting part. You can't vote, you can't sleep. Yeah. you can sleep after voting. Yeah.
Just waiting for the vote against Korea. Yeah, well, the voting is there. So now's your chance to vote against it. Might say asking the question in chat is send it for Jeff. He will respond. Yeah.
I see. That's in general true. Yeah, I in general wouldn't easily ignore a question.
Yeah.
I might ignore it if I'm coming a game and I'm thinking about something specific. I might automatically tell, temporarily ignore, and then maybe I forget it. But normally I wouldn't ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, now when the chat was more active, we might have missed something. So
Yeah, that's also possible.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. If we have missed anything, I'm sorry
so
about that.
that's like on the board. You had sent it, but you just missed that it worked or something, and then just something blows up. So it's just a mistake.
Yeah.
Bad question is Koteten, and voting is double.
Okay, let's take a look. We still have like a minute. Please vote. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, please vote.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, here, consider our number of viewers. We should get a few more votes.
Yes. Put your votes in. Vote.
Yeah, please vote. Yeah.
Vote.
Yes, vote, please. We still have time. Please vote. No, it's getting closer.
Yes.
Getting further
last
again.
moment.
Yeah, please vote. Please vote. You can still get your vote in.
Interesting number 1 at the moment, but in case you want to change it, you have to vote and fast.
Yes. Vote and vote fast. Come on, we don't have much time left.
Yes.
We are in the last seconds now.
Seconds.
Please vote. Come on.
Vote.
Yeah, please vote. Please vote. Yeah, good. Please vote.
Oh.
Okay, quickly.
Yes.
One last vote is yours.
Vote.
One last vote is yours. Please vote. Whoever you want to vote, please vote. Okay, but yeah, we have a clear winner.
Yes.
Yeah. And sorry to Benero. So yeah, Benero's streak is done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. Unless somebody want to interfere now.
To keep the Pinzero love.
Yeah.
But
it's from here.
So Korea, China, huh?
I don't remember which round though.
Matches. Can we actually find it so that we click Korea here?
No, not recommended. No. I think it's round 5 something.
This is wrong pairing. But round 5.
I bet it's something.
Yeah. Korea, China.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. That's R5. And
yeah, that should be the one. Yeah, round 5. Something.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, because we.
That again. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I have to. Because we changed.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
For that game now we have to do it again. But okay, we at least have like template here. So. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Now we can close this one.
Yep. And we need to change everything.
Yeah.
Tournament name, player's name.
Tournament is
WADC, yes.
Yeah.
25.
25.
Yep. And
then we have black player is Jan Fang. Wait, Jan Fang Ma, and I remember it was 8
Yep. Yeah, he's the former winner. Yeah.
And Sao Kim, and this was the 5 or something?
Yes.
5
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but he's 5 times. Yeah, to me it's ridiculous. He's 5 times. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever you say.
Let's just follow the whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's come to the break.
Yeah. So now there will be a short break, watching shorts, and then test eats, and we talk some shit, and then we continue with this game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually one of the problems when I say okay, you have a problem, but I don't attack. I take care of myself. You kind of give the opponent a free move. I believe he probably expects Black will be cautious. Then I will be cautious. We are both fine, alright?
Yeah.
And of course, Black will gonna say, "Who said you're fine? You're not fine."
Yeah.
That's why I disagree with what this defending. Yeah, this one you just temporarily bought an hour to sleep. You get an hour and then the whole night you can't sleep. Yeah, in this kind of attack defense situation, timing is important. If white here keep Black busy, then Black will be busy. Black doesn't have time to attack you.
Yeah.
But here you slow down, you give the opponent time, then actually you'll be busy. Many people speak like this. I just want to make sure here now at this moment, my move is right, and I'm safe.
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable. But then this is a whole game. How about later? Yeah, so think in advance about later rather than I'm comfortable at this moment.
Yeah. How captured are the 4?
Okay, I will give a simple answer here first, okay? Black 4 stones are dead. Regarding to, is there any kind of following story that can actually give black something around? Of course there is. I repeat what you said here, because that's important. Look like black can later use them a lot. I want you to think about how many uncertain words you have used here. Mr. President, we have our we have our weapons that has just recently imported. With those weapons, it seems like in our future battlefield, somewhere in the world, maybe in the Middle East or in Africa, we can actually get used to it somewhat, a lot, somewhere, somehow, to somebody. What does that mean? Yes. The president said, you are fired. Right? Because you are saying a lot of things to waste my time and giving me no suggestion at all. Yeah. But advisors does speak like this. Yeah, advisors speak like this. But decision maker, we're going to hate that. Why? Because you are giving me no information. What I'm going to do, I still have no idea. Yeah. Remember here, when you speak like this, you are speaking to yourself. And then you should fire yourself here because you are the president as well. Because after speaking like this, okay, how do I make a decision? What I'm gonna do on the first one? It looks like a lot. What does it mean? You have no idea. Here, I will show something specific, okay? So you can honey. You have to start honey to start with. And you push forward. You honey, and he cut. Mm-hmm. All right. So what can be the story here? With this cut, Sene, with this kind of Nobi Sene, and with this kind of push, potentially this attire to capture the 2. Okay, what kind of center stones you may need to have in order to make this a threat to white? And therefore, you have a stone somewhere around here, then white will need to actually add a stone back around here. That is something we should read. Where exactly we have a stone there, that we're going to trigger this. Where exactly? Yeah, that is something you have to do the work into detail. And then you define that, you say, okay, now I figure out about the idea around here. And I can tell you, not much. So here I will probably relax. But young guys, that will not gonna happen. So white directly fight.
Prince was right. Yeah. And 14 never stop.
Yeah. So white directly fight. Yeah. So this kind of game suits young guys. Young guys, normally they do not really avoid complication or they don't avoid trouble. I'm an older player. Yeah. I say, you want to fight? Can we talk? I want to sleep a little bit. Can we? I always talk to them like that. And then Usablo basically say, never. Never. Yeah. Okay. The next move, Black Honey shows the limitation of the case here. So black knows there's a problem, but he insists to go forward. To young guys, this is something I remember I learned from history book. The history textbook. So in the 1970s in America. In America, the young guys want to move forward. The slogan is forward. So never go backwards, forward. Yeah. There's always go forward. Yeah, don't even consider to go backwards. Yeah. Young guys are basically like that. So people like me, I'm an older player. To me, I just connect. Yeah. I have a problem. I think that's normal. It's just like I'm sick, so I rest. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, but young guys will always go forward. And to me, this is actually their limitation. Because this kind of problem, for now, you say I use the forward way to solve it. It will gonna come back to you again. Yeah. You know what I love about this move? Yeah. Because black in the center, he has so much strength here, right? So normally here, this kind of fish. Forgive me, I called that fish. This kind of fish, will white choose to run the fish? Is actually a question for white here. Because, for example, as black, maybe I'm going to shoulder like this. You run this fish, I'm going to get the side. Yeah? So I'm just going to answer here. And so here, you are actually fish washing in my ocean. Please swim here in my ocean. I don't mind. I don't mind. Because you are just one fish, and I can get a lot around the fish here. Will you run? But Jonas is funny, here, sometimes I look at Jonas move, I feel it's funny. Jonas saying, I will capture you in a big scale. Now you cannot run, right? But from the start, I don't want to run. I never wanted to run. Yeah. This group, what initially is think about, I don't want to run. And here you say, hey, you dare not run, right? Okay, then it's easy choice for me because I never wanted to run. Jeff, your goal is grandpa goal. With my grandpa goal logic, I prefer to do this. Yeah, because like this, you can't really cut me off. I can defend everything. Okay, what does grandpa goal mean? I can explain that. For example, you look at Valeri's goal. Valeri confront all the time, right? Yeah. He confront and he never get away from himself away from the difficulty. He always confront or engage. Grandpa goal is you say I wouldn't engage, no, but I'm gonna make it a minimum. So I have to work, I have to read, yes, maybe just once or twice. Because I'm an old player, grandpa, right? Because I'm an old player, therefore I have the ability to read once or twice. Not like you young guys, your young guys can read 10 times. I'm gonna read once or twice, I can do it. Sometimes you young guys can read better than me, but I can do the judgment. So you don't want to do work. Because I'm old and I just want to do once or twice work. This group is a concern, right? This group can be, for example, what, come over here, okay, this group is under pressure. You say, okay, I can tanuki because I have some Sunday. What if he come over here again? You don't want to put this kind of group under pressure. And this kind of move, you're gonna solve it and also make B big. How do I actually learn to play grandpa go? Let's use AI in our hand properly. For example, you put this board to AI. And then check out. Don't tell me what is a blue move or what is a green move. Forget it. Check out those moves that is inside 1 to 2 points. And those will gonna help for this group. Do you prefer?
Yes, we're back. 2 wolves. Inside chest there are 2 wolves. Change the boat memeing dictator. Well. So we are back. The first short that you saw there got suddenly like 1,600 or 700 or whatever the number was views on YouTube. So at least like the shorts are getting more and more views every week. So that's very nice. I appreciate you watching them and enjoying. Even though like I don't know like how many of the views are actually from you, but like some random guys just scrolling through YouTube shorts. But I mean that's the way to get more viewers on our channel. So yeah, I like it. And I try to keep them going. Like next week we don't have like the stream is not ending. We are just having break. Jeff is eating there, but like so because I mentioned next week, people are like, oh, this stream is ending, but no. But yeah, next week is not going to be a stream because there will be a break. So I try to make also the YouTube videos coming like weekly, even though I'm gone. So I have some work this weekend to edit some new shorts to have in the line. I have some old ones also in the line, but I have to find them because they are on the different computer. But yeah, it's been very nice to see that the shorts are getting views. And yeah, so we have a tournament next week in Oulu, where I'm from, the local tournament there, and we have a problem of like university not accepting that we are asking entrance fee in the tournament, or like, well, if we ask entrance fee, we have to pay like 600 or whatever for the for rent of the place, which is usually like for free. That like we have been using the university years and years. We have been going there like and having a tournament, and they never said anything. But now suddenly they have like some issues with it. So now suddenly we have to pay something if we want to have a tournament there. Or the other option is that we don't have any entrance fee, and though we also don't have any prizes in the tournament. So that's kind of weird. But I was interested, like, if in case there are anyone in chat who have like any other suggestions how to solve this issue, like what kind of places you use for tournaments, or some kind of gambling thing. I don't know. Probably it's because like they don't want like to have like some events there that like could be excluded from the students, so they want that everyone could join there, or if they have some kind of event there like that, they want us to like they want the event to pay like a lot of money so to use the university. I guess they just want to limit what kind of events there are going to be, so they prefer like student events or some like really big events, because let's be honest, like not small events. It cannot be a small event if you pay like 600 for 2 days. Like no core tournament would in Finland would do that. I don't know, like of course, like if it would be like, well, I guess for Congress also that would be insane number, like 300 per day. But maybe if you have like a Congress in the university and you had to pay like 300 per day for one room, maybe, because of course, like if you get the whole place for 300 per day, then it's fine. But like we have really literally just one room, that's way too much. So I don't know if it's like it's probably not gambling. It's probably just limitation of like some things that they want to like control what kind of events they have there. I don't know. We sent the email asking about it. Like, could they explain a little bit better, like what are the rules for it? But we are looking for some other options. Like I know that some cities are like, for example, playing on libraries, but also some libraries also take the same rules. For example, the biggest library, or the at least most popular library in Helsinki, the Oodi library in the city center, is also doing that you cannot have something there if you don't pay for the rental fee. If you're asking like entrance fee for your event, they have a similar rules there. But I don't know, locals apartment / house. Yeah, that could be like especially like if it's like a smaller tournament that we are having now. We have had like, there have been like, for example, Finnish championship happened in my apartment at least 2 times or 3 times.
Finnish championship.
The like at least a final, and then Oulu championship has also happened in my apartment. But at least like I remember once at least like it was it Antti against Yuri, and they were playing at my place, and then one time it could have been also, I don't know if it was Kössä or something, but anyway, that was years ago, so I don't even remember that much. But there has been some tournaments in my place, but those have to be like that you have like very limited number of players, so it couldn't be any bigger tournaments. But yeah, maybe if someone has a big place among the players, that could be an option. But I also hope that there will be like some working place that you could use, some office that you could use. So we have to ask the players like if anyone has a solution for that. But yeah, let's go to the WAGC game. So this happened like 2 weeks ago now. Yeah. And we already talked about WAGC last week. So in case you want to see, the previous WAGC stream, it's on YouTube already. Yeah. But yeah, let's go to this. Okay. Yeah. China against Korea.
China with Korea. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. So let's see. Yeah, this is again,
we can watch a pro game on this channel. It's very rare. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is the pro game level.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, like we were thinking, like last week we started like, and you were worried that like how is it going to be, like, because they want to see like this level games. But last week it was okay. Like we had a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, still I should say, if Auntie is here, it's better. If Auntie is here, instead of me.
But like maybe we can like open the door a little bit to these like stronger games. Like if you have similar games than last week.
Sure.
So
okay, let's see. Okay, a bit odd. I mean, your approach, he didn't answer, he didn't continue. No, normally here we continue. Okay. He didn't continue. Okay.
No, the opening doesn't matter. Let's just play some normal moves. Okay, this is the first one, but not something that I see very often.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. It's just I mean, normally, if, for example, we walk on the street and we notice somebody pretty tall, have a good muscle, probably. It's like, okay, this guy, let's be away from him. If there's anything bad happens, he might actually hit us.
Yeah.
And if there's something pretty small, I say, well, at least I shouldn't be afraid, right? At least he wouldn't hit me. He dare hit me, I'm gonna kick him back. That's not normally the case here. Normally, we consider this white shape is one that has the muscle. It's a strong one. And he's saying I need to defend, so that's not a normal human language. So we are in the opening, so it doesn't matter. It's just from human language wise, this sounds odd.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Really bigger than d5? Yeah, that's questionable. Yeah.
Okay. Black does have a point. That is why this shape is also, this structure is also weird.
Yeah.
It has a point. It's just unnecessary. I will just Kosumi here. I don't believe what we're gonna attach and make this thing. So I will just Kosumi.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. What? This is a huge payment, and he wants to do this, huh?
Right.
I see. Oh, I wouldn't do this. This hurts. This exchange hurts. I cannot do that.
This is early in the opening. I would guess it's an AI move. Yeah, probably is. Yeah. They have probably some prepared.
It could be. Okay. Okay. I need to think though, because I've never seen anyone play like this.
Yeah.
I need to think.
Stereotypical impression is that Koreans usually play thick even if it's slow.
Yeah, normally, I mean, Japanese, okay. So sometimes actually my strong students complain because we talk about a reading pro game. Do you read pro game? Yes, I do. My student asks me, do you read pro game? I answer, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Have you seen the recent game in Chinese A-League, blah, blah? I'm sorry. No, I didn't. Why you didn't?
Yeah.
I don't understand Chinese game.
Right.
Okay, so so what kind of game you read? I say, I do read Korean and Japanese. Why? Because I understand them. So normally I understand them. This I don't. This I don't.
Right.
He has a point. I see. He's saying this structure is very difficult to separate. That's his point.
So then also pressing this low to like limit that.
Yeah, that at least make push and cut difficult. Okay, so I'll answer from the under. Fine. God, from the very start, they normally. Okay, earlier I thought I just speak that much is enough, and I need to keep speaking. When I play, for example, with my those best students, I tell him here, okay, we have played this game. After game we review, we say, okay, here we played 56 moves. Game hasn't even started. We are both just pretending.
Yeah.
We pretend we are professional players, the moves are good, but actually we know that the game hasn't started. We wait.
Yeah.
This game, nobody wait. They directly start the game.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That actually tells at least their mental age, they are young. Because all the players, we can't play a whole game. So we say, let's here we wait a bit, and the last part we just throw stone, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we just play partially the game, so we can handle it.
Yeah.
And normally young people say, why we don't play a whole game? We play directly from the start. So they are mentally very young.
Yeah.
Black is challenging white on the structure of this shape. Black saying, you say it's complete. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But white has no choice. White has to go down. And black will challenge this shape. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, earlier we say, okay, finally we talk about one pro game. I complain. When I read a pro game, at least I understand it, or I more or less understand it. So what's this? This I don't understand it. Is this big? This block, is this big? I strongly doubt it. So he's actually saying that he feel like to answer is risky. Okay. Yeah, as black I don't complain. At least this game white played weirder than black did.
Right.
This one. So this area. I think he's defending the cut.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can understand it.
Most active way you can do. Yeah.
It's very odd. Okay.
But yeah, seems like a big payment.
Yeah, it's a big payment.
Kind of
so I don't do this.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay, ma. Oh, this one is also pretty big.
But maybe he's saying that he can like harass the white group later or something. I don't know.
I can't play this move either. This move is if white move is odd, black move on the contrary speak very clear information, but that's a wrong signal. Because black is actually saying that's actually exactly the sixth signal, similar as let's say what I'm fighting against in general. Yeah, this signal tells money is the meaning of life. But again, it's like this. No.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, that is why this move I need to fight against it. Here we can have some more bright future than money. Yeah, so I don't like this move. Yeah, it's mainly I don't like his philosophy. Maybe the move itself is okay, but I don't like the philosophy.
Yeah, and especially he already got some money.
And he's getting more money.
So he's getting more money. So it's
yeah,
getting polarized.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially this is actually the problem. Right. You say this is your money, so here you have to defend it, right? This attachment actually shows how wrong that move is.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with this attachment.
Yeah, take your pocket money.
Right. Yeah, initially to me white played odd, but after this part, yeah, I feel like here white having this thing, it's kind of like the feeling when you are facing to the ocean. Yeah, facing to the ocean and sink. That is really good feeling, right. Especially if the surrounding there's no noise, it's silent. This is actually the feeling white has gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is highly appreciated.
Yeah.
So black this one I don't like it.
Paladin heavy feels heavy.
To me it's fine. Yeah, so white is also ambitious. I guess he is trying to say something like Keima or Ogema, probably Keima here. But this one is you are trying to consolidate this area. This one you are trying to enlarge this one.
Yeah.
To me, this one feels right. And this one is actually telling black. Here you are giving me an overextension. And a very good overextension.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, in general, I feel this part is pretty comfortable for white.
Yeah. As they say, better one money in the hand than two in the bush. Okay, so
Kick.
Now white turns.
I have never seen anyone facing to this one who plays a kick in quite a while. This shape and you play the kick. Okay, interesting. I guess this Korean player, he probably has studied a lot. Yeah, you know, that's actually something I asked some of my strong students to do. That is to study with AI about those moves that is fun to play and it's rare.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and white is full of those. Yeah, he used every one of them here probably.
That comment about AI is probably very true. That this is probably something that he has prepared.
Yeah, because this is very rare. Who are gonna do this? Mostly our reaction here to some pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, or tanuki. Here on this board, I will probably tanuki. Directly kick is very rare.
So when your opponent takes a lot of small cash, it's better to be more ambitious with your moves.
Not necessarily. No, it's not about that. Okay, earlier what I'm talking about has nothing to do with what is right or wrong or what is good or bad, considering like winning the game. I'm talking about a philosophy. Yeah, so there's nothing right or wrong philosophy. You say, I just care about money. Is that wrong? Especially in Go, I guess there's nothing wrong. Because in Go, eventually it is about who has more money. Yeah, in Go. So in Go, it is at least an option.
Yeah, so like Princelina, I guess it was like wanting to play something more like this, I guess, is still fine, but like this is just another way to play. And yeah, he's right also. Yeah.
So he kick. Let me see. Okay, so like answer and he pincer. What? What?
Yeah, my thought was like he kicks so he can pincher this way, so keeping this heavy, so this will be like more possibly like white's territory, because like it would be way too busy for black to enter this one too, when this is like so keeping black busy. But what is this then?
He has a point. He said, on the top side, I have an overextension. Will you let me have it all as big territory? I understand his point, but nobody play Go like this. And also here, as black, I'll just simply play here, and then you add a move on the top side. How? Yeah. That's my question to white. So this move, I really dislike it.
Yeah, so can you really finish it with one move after this if black like plays extension?
Yeah, so yeah, this one I really don't like it. But white, I think white is not saying he was gonna one move to fix it. What he was gonna keep expanding. He was gonna keep expanding this. But still, this is not a move I like. Okay.
Rita says, I really liked when White's play when I saw this. It's inspirational, at least. I want to try like something like this.
I can't wait.
Yeah, in a tournament, this kind of.
I mean, it's not about tournament. To Miko is saying to play like this in tournament is brave.
Yeah.
I can't do something that I think is just fundamentally wrong. So I can't do it. Yeah, I know that nowadays AI is telling us you can do this and you can do that. But if, as my understanding, that is something wrong, then I cannot do it. Even if AI says you can do it, I still can't.
So crude and anti-theory, but somehow it all came together.
Yeah, but black also, here they all play some moves weird here. To me here, black just let's say I will probably hear Tanuki. I play around this area. Locally, just extend and then see how wide we're gonna continue there. Yeah, I don't know how he was gonna continue there. I think black is also odd as he's fighting against white. Why you fight against white when the idea is odd itself? Yeah.
Yeah, I like white's idea here, but like, is it going to be like actually good? I don't know.
I don't know. But Freda, okay. Here is our difference. Yeah, I guess our viewers do not want to hear me saying this, but that's the reality. I'm not trying to become better. I'm not trying to become better. What I'm doing now is actually to help those young students to become better with what I know. And if with the understanding knowledge, they surpass me, they beat me, okay, that's good. And then I will actually hand him to auntie. That's actually the how to say to produce those kind of stuff in the factory. There are those lines.
Yeah, the streamline.
Yeah, the streamline, and you finish and you pass it to the next one. That's actually what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah. So it's just one machine in the big factory of like pushing new strong players.
Yeah. The problem is only in the recent years.
Set to anti-pipeline.
I feel like that kind of line is going slow. Yeah, if there's any problem, yeah, that is how I feel. But in general, I know that's what I'm doing, and I'm not sure how many years I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. About
Yeah. So yeah. In general, I consider that is my work. So, to understand something new, to actually completely change my logic, I'd rather spend some more time to do something different like football. Yeah, I still like that. Yeah. Okay, so black play this. You know, this game, there's too many odd moves, and it's just move 30 something. Too many odd moves. Yeah. When I watch pro game, that's not the case. Yeah. This move I can understand. This one, he directly attacked the ship side. I don't like black game. So, you're gonna surprise me? Yeah, I believe you're gonna surprise me. If I were black, I'm gonna play from this direction, because black cannot answer. I'm gonna play from the outside direction. I feel like you're gonna surprise me, but I don't know how you're gonna surprise me. Let's see.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Okay, this is the move I denied. I can't do this. Yeah, this exchange is too good for white.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a surprise if you know. So.
Okay, now he pins her. I can't make this exchange.
Ah, that's his printer. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Actually, now I think about it. This is the case here. Kick, Nobi, and white directly. Okay, white Kosumi here, push, and Nobi, and then this pins and the Kosumi exchange. Actually, still okay. Yeah. So this one, I dislike this shape still. Okay, this shape. Yeah. Yeah, once again he had a point, because this is second line stuff. Once again he had a point, but shouldn't white be happy to just get some sort of pincer here, like this? Yeah, so to me, this is what I'm gonna pick.
Right.
White turn. Okay, I know turn is not too bad, but why? I don't see the necessity. Oh God, what are you doing? You're gonna enlarge this thing?
Maybe.
But you enlarge. Okay. I mean, you enlarge this thing is against this thing. Okay, fine. Let's see what he's cooking. Yeah, honey. God. You said you don't care about the bottom, and now you do. Okay. I mean, my complaint is not about how good or how bad they play. It's about there's too many weird moves.
Right.
Yeah, why make such a fight here?
Probably because black just won it, and that wasn't what white expected or something. I don't know.
Because this area there's not much territory.
Yeah.
And here, white create a group here. There's also this kind of weakness. Assuming black, for example, jump just to settle this group. Okay, and then come from the middle. This area can be really weak. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I like this white way to play. White earlier push and push, he has a point. He's saying you have low. So for example, I can tell here how he's speaking. You have to put it again. I'm gonna kill him. Hey, you have nothing. It's really efficient. That's how he spoke. I heard him. Yeah, but of course black made honey.
So is this hoping that like now black has two weak groups and
this move to me, okay, white has this move instead, so normally the shape is jump.
Right.
Nobi is another odd one.
Giving the 3 stones like...
Because no, this stone is perfect. This Kema, look at this Kema. This Kema is shining.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like this white here. Yeah, so while the black is just peeping at this 2 space, this 3 space. It's very, very uncomfortable for white. It's not like white we're gonna die. But yeah, white is in a very uncomfortable position. It's mainly because this Kema is good.
Right.
So white actually give away a bit to fix this area a bit.
Yeah.
And I fix that like this. Yeah, I think this area overall black scored. But yeah, while this one is real, this is very uncomfortable, but he has to do it. That's being realistic.
Yeah. Jump left clamp. Black got the first move here.
Oh, jump left clamp. I heard. I heard it. Jump left clamp. Is that a problem? On this board, it is a problem. Normally, it is not a problem. On this board, it is a problem. Thanks. Yeah. Normally, in this one, we say, okay, because there's no this Kema stone, we come to this call, and this call, black cannot win it. Yeah. Okay. Jump left that clamp. I see.
Right.
Okay. This one is... White is very confident on throw the money away to get tactical advantage. That's how I feel about this move, because I will take the money.
Yeah.
And I bet black didn't, because so far they both always surprise me. So I bet black didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, black refused to. Yeah, they are playing something with different logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we say, do you remember last time we talked about China versus Japan?
Yeah.
That Japanese player is very close to our logic.
Yeah.
Here, neither of them. Yeah. So yes, too much I don't understand. Yeah.
Oh, there was a Michael Redmond review of this game. Do you happen to remember, like,
good.
He made any chance of it?
I guess Michael Redmond, I understand this game better than I don't understand this.
Yeah.
There's too much I don't understand. Yeah, I will still take the money.
Yeah.
Oh, now you take the money. Yes. Okay, now the burden comes to white. How much can you get from this area? You need to get a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you paid this entire thing.
Yes, Redmond said Kosumi was a clear mistake.
Which Kosumi? Which Kosumi? This one.
Or
yeah, E10.
E10.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm confused because he said E10, not E16. I look at E16, it's this spot. Yeah.
Because black is already connected.
Yeah, black is in practice already connected. I need to emphasize in practice because I just throw some here. This one can separate black, but it will also separate white himself. Yeah, that's something. Yes, it's true. Black is connected already, just a little bit fragile because we don't know how this thing can develop. This still remains a possibility.
Right.
Yeah, well, if Redmond said Kosumi is clearly a mistake, I will play clearly this mistake. Yeah. So what is saying that's not his territory. Yeah, earlier I actually, yeah, when I said you give this entire thing, actually I doubted if that's by the point. One thing you don't have the entire thing.
Yeah, Kosumi is 6 and move. Yeah.
Yeah, this peep is very annoying.
Yep.
This peep is very annoying. Yeah, so you have to give in. And Hitanuki. Oh.
Not already something.
Yeah, clearly black wouldn't block because those two groups fighting each other is it's a main story here. Yeah, so I understand black this one.
So now white is busy there too.
Well, this connection is extremely fragile. That's the look at it. So yeah, it can be cut off any moment.
This beat makes it feel like D7 was off.
What? D7? D7? What is D7? This move. Okay, let's look back because when black played D7, I didn't feel like there's any problem. But yeah, this peep happens. Okay,
yeah.
Let's review about this part.
Yeah, could be. But it immediately it leaves that one already at this moment.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying. Yeah, you left that ship. That is very annoying.
Yeah.
I guess I have to agree with that point. Even though black play here, you ask me, I will say no objection. Yeah, I will say no objection. But as retrospect, yes. Yeah, so here this one give black this group a lot more pressure, and there's still a problem here to black himself. So probably not a good exchange.
Attach and tiger. Which attach?
Yeah, okay. He's talking about this shape.
Yeah,
this one. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, black can be cut off anytime. This is a very fragile one.
Yeah. Attach and tiger. Yeah.
So why does black do this? I mean, he need to react to this shape. Yeah, like, be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this honest or this honest, but be honest.
Yeah.
That's the name. What? Yeah, he didn't answer because he said I either lose those two or those three. So you are connected anyway.
Right.
Yeah, that's his language.
Yeah. So then, yeah, that area is boring now. So let's make a new one.
But then, yeah, you can see black 2 space jump.
Yeah.
I mean, so to reduce this area, those moves I questioned it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. But let's look at this one. White played very confidently.
Yeah.
But so he didn't even try to attack this thing, and he even let them connect.
Or is he saying that there's something on the left?
That's the only possibility, and I'm looking exactly that. So this one. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, so I will keep playing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did keep playing here. Show me what you have there. I don't see anything.
What you got?
A peep, and he fight against it again. Can't we just answer once?
No.
Yeah, this fight against it, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, and what is just even say you are not connected.
Yeah,
Just a decent.
Yeah, I was looking at this, but doesn't kill everything, right? So
It doesn't, except if you just answer, you get a connection. In the future, honey connected sending. For your whole group,
so yeah, that is big.
It doesn't. Yeah, so
That is big.
That's how he's speaking. You know, this kind of game to me the difficulty is I first need to figure out, hey, what are you talking about? Because they do not speak English. It feels like they on the board they don't speak the same language.
Well, they don't.
Yeah.
I remember now. AI said not answering was a big mistake. So should I have answered as black? I mean, one is Korean and one is Chinese.
Yeah. I'm just using English as a description. I am saying they do not speak same language as us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, should have answered.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is huge.
Oh, what? Oh,
Yeah,
that's my move.
Yeah.
So what? Check out this one and run again. Okay. But yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is how why black fight against it. And so here, this you are not connected. Yeah, looks you are strong. If you peep me, I don't answer. But there's a consequence. What? Black just admit this is dead, and say you can kill this thing. Why will you continue there? Oh, what answer in a very funny way. What is saying there? You cut me off.
But then there will be like multiple cuts and.
There I will because to me here after this thing is captured as black I feel very negative. I feel like I don't have a choice. Yeah. So you ask me to dare to do it? Yes, I will. I don't know if I dare, but I will. Probably I still dare not, but I don't have a choice. Okay.
Right, let black connect everything and black chose not to. Yeah.
That way here. Won't the center all that if black white color like that? That's what I'm gambling for because I feel negative about the game. Will the center all that? We'll see about that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do because this thing is dead.
Yeah. And black had like check like a black had like a opportunity to just swallow the pill and just like play the connection, but no, he had to fight against it and now it's cut.
Yeah. So why he refused to just answer?
Yeah, that's a mystery.
Yeah, it's just do you remember earlier I talked about with Stanislav?
Yeah.
Similar habit.
Yeah.
You want me to answer no.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility? If there's any, I will say no.
Yeah.
But that's not a good habit.
Yeah.
What black is trying here? Okay. Oh, so he had some very hard reading.
I see. This must have been the plan, like for the not connecting that way.
Which is, if I run, that didn't happen in the game, but if I run, honey, I push, I don't see it. What is his master plan?
In there. M10.
Sorry, where?
M10.
M10, this one, I go.
No. Like M15 said.
But why does it have anything to do with this shape?
L12. Or wait, or was it after that?
When you're gonna play L12?
Probably like after the M10 or instead of M10. You got full block through 011 Tiger.
After the variation I played. So this one, L12 I go, this one I go, then what?
Oh, is it going to be like some funny thing like this? No, this is not working. Tiger's mouth. Yeah, and then
this thing doesn't work. All that for this thing.
but you could have done that before. Sure, it doesn't work.
Okay, I mean, you ask me, I'm not sure it doesn't work. Show me why it works. I don't see why it works. So the thing is, you should show me rather than ask that question. Because I'm saying I don't see how it works. Because in a game you say, I'm playing a variation. Are you sure it doesn't work? I don't think you play Go like that. You play Go as I play a variation that I can see it works.
Yeah, the burden of
Okay. This is the only question you can ask. But that requires black to kill it to it all because here you die more here. Yeah, and so this is actually my question to you. Are you sure this works? Because you have this kind of peep. Yeah, this kind of peep here, and also what has this kind of connection from the ender? It shouldn't be you ask, are you sure it doesn't work? It should be the other way to ask. Because you die first, and you die heavy first, and you say, I will kill you. Are you sure you can live? No, you die first. I ask you, can you kill it? Right? That's the logic here. And white doesn't need to leave everything. I don't like this way for white at all. Sorry, for black at all. Because black is basically die first and say, I will kill you. Can I kill? I don't know. But let's see. Are you sure I can't kill you? Yeah, after I die first. Yeah, so I wouldn't do this. I'm saying I don't want to do the gambling way. Let's see here. I run and let me think. Is that really the case? Yeah, white believe it. I know that white believe it.
Also, the connection. Like, well, if you do this, do you connect now?
Whatever.
And then. Or not. Like maybe you can now do something. But at least like this one was like some premiership.
Yeah, you need to have that stone.
Yeah. But it doesn't work like right away. Like what you do.
Yeah, the point is here. White can actually make part of them die here because you die that much here. You die that much here first, and also we have this kind of weakness around here still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this kind of way, here this is actually the problem. Black net here. White didn't run. White play elsewhere. What is their reading? I don't know. Yeah, this is actually something where we have worried about last time.
Yeah.
They are doing something we don't understand. What can we talk about? I don't know what can we talk about. Here you can actually keep guessing about the variation. Maybe it's like this, and maybe you dare do this or you dare do that. You can always question, but if we don't have anything concrete, it doesn't matter.
What about 010 instead of 011? What do you mean here somewhere? 010?
No, 010 instead of 011.
Ah, 011. Yeah.
He's saying this one. Just a push and cut.
Yeah. Oh, and like if you have liberties, you can also like always do.
But we're definitely gonna kill more.
Yeah, but
I know.
there's always like always that backdoor, so
Yeah.
it doesn't like completely work. But,
Here the thing is we are guessing. This is actually the problem here. You can always rely on AI to help, but you can look at this keyful with AI without coming to our channel. This is actually the problem we talk about this level game. I don't understand.
well, if it's only like reading battle, like some are, then it's like that. But then if it's that kind of game that we talked about last week, then it's good. So again, we have to see like what kind of game it is.
Yeah. This one I can't explain it. Yeah. To me, as well, I will run because I don't see black point.
Yeah.
But what didn't in the game? What played here? Let's see. Yeah. So it's I mean those kind of cut. That I know. Yeah. You can see this is the problem. If I tell you my feeling is here, this works. Will you say? Will you say? Okay, Jeff, you comment pretty well. Can I comment like you? I can't. I have to prove it, but I can't.
Yeah.
This is actually exactly the problem. I'm just saying this is the problem when we comment about this kind of game. So normally I don't comment. I don't comment this kind of game. This kind of game we should leave it 20. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's finish it. Cut. Yeah, but run. What? Okay. Yeah, so you get destiny. Yeah.
It was just grinding for a moment or two. Grandpaying. Yes. Right.
And cut. Okay, now we come to the decisive part. I feel like white has a lot of eye shapes. Yeah.
Yeah. So black is probably with that attachment trying to like remove like effective.
Local, I think white rely on the center. White is fine. Yeah. So black is trying, and white just answer. What's this?
Trying to kill the
outsider? No. No, because that I'm thinking no, because I'm thinking that group cannot die. That's what I'm thinking. No. Yeah.
Sure looks like it. Okay, yeah, that was just something.
Yeah, so what? Just want to do maintenance now.
Yeah.
And he makes sure that the top side group is alive. Yeah, while it's just doing maintenance. And while live here.
Yeah. So the story of the game is that like.
The story of the game is that moment, but we can't explain that moment.
Yeah. Could be that black just did something crazy, but we are not sure. So. Yeah, after that moment comes, basically it's done. Yeah, now the board comes down. Yeah. Yeah. And the feeling is at least that the white will win quite easy, but.
Let's just end the game. No, let's just see at the end.
Yeah.
Let's do till the very end.
Yeah.
And
And
no, there's nothing written there.
so The result was at least that the white won.
Yeah, we only know white wins.
But
White.
okay, so 6.5 in score estimator, so probably like a good margin. Anyway, so 6.5. Yeah. Yeah. So the story of the game is still mystery, but like
I don't know. Yeah, that one.
So
but Black definitely shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Because that one actually created himself a cutting point. Initially, he's all connected, and after that, he has a cutting point.
Yeah, so at least we can like conclude from this kind of thing, this kind of thing. Just you better know that it actually works before you play this one. So like when Black played this one, he probably had some idea of okay, I will get some stones here, and then I get some loose organization there, like that it will work or something like that, or I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway, fighting against just connecting there. On our level, it's probably just good idea to connect there. Like you better know what you're doing if you do this kind of stuff. So at least like because that was the story of the game. Even on their level, this can happen like that. They do this kind of stuff, but they actually didn't know what they're doing.
And also, I need to say this game, White is very annoying. Yeah, White is very good at doing those kind of small stuffs here to annoy Black. And again, like little by little. I'm just saying that. This is something. This is another thing here. We say, what is the right move? Earlier said, will you play the best move? Do you think White is playing the best move? I don't think so. But White moves are very annoying. White moves is basically saying, this you should answer. This you have to answer. I take a little bit here, I take a little bit there. When human is playing against human, those kind of emotions accumulate.
Yeah.
And that probably after Black was annoyed several times, it come to, this one I have to fight against you. I just simply answer to you, I'm gonna lose the game. Yeah, this is something. So let's say here, will you say White played the best move? It's hard to say. You have to take human factor into account rather than AI said this is the best move, therefore it is. It's easy to say like that, but that's different from when you are playing a real game. Yeah, that is why earlier I just remember that earlier question. I commented about that question. Will you play the best move? What is best move? I would say the best move is the kind of move that brings you the victory. And if you say, I play AI move, but eventually I lost, then you're not playing the best move.
You're curious and had to check AI?
So sure. That was mine. You can only check AI there. There's no way I can answer that question.
So how was this shit in the center? How did AI like it? AI said do that exact driving Desuji and then cut the top stones. So exactly the thing that we were looking at.
No, not this one.
The driving thing.
And then it's absolutely even.
So this thing and then
I'm the triangle on top.
And this.
Yeah.
But then White will probably like, I don't know. Save this one and let those go but this is even. Alright.
You can see, for example, here you say this is even, this come to my question then. So is this center connected?
Right.
They are here. This, what is the order? This one first maybe.
But then Black might do something.
What?
At the moment.
Yes. If you answer, for example, anything around here, I peep and push, I separate. You say you do something at this moment, what? This one?
Or this one?
This one, there's still the Atari. Yeah, I'll show.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, there's still the peep. You're gonna cut me stone, otherwise what are you doing?
Right, yeah.
And then I do this and Atari, there's still the cut, this capture.
Yeah.
It doesn't answer all the questions, even like this. Yeah, I believe those are definitely good players. But I believe they are doing something. They don't know if it is good.
Yeah.
I don't think they were gonna say, okay, I actually read everything and then it's completely even. There's no way.
So I don't think Black had like any like idea, like a clear idea what will happen here, and he just misread. But I think this was just his feeling that like I have to say no to this one because like answering like this is just too painful. So I will fight against it and like just a little bit of feeling. I guess something like that happened, but like then but. Like should probably like tune that feeling a little bit towards like, well, maybe I should just connect sometimes. Like you said, like when this game, like maybe you should just answer sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You kind of fight it, I guess every single moment.
Yeah. So like in the first game, like always going forward and never answering. The same story was here. Probably the thing that like killed Black's game finally.
Yeah, I still like the last game better. Last game we learned something. This one, I'm not sure you will learn anything.
Yeah, there's too much like just counting. And
also confusion. Yeah. Mainly confusion. Right. Yeah, so too many moves is unexpected.
Yeah. But look, at least we can make our own story about this one. So like if it would be our game, like you said, like White played like super annoying moves and then you end up playing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're provoked.
Yeah. So we can at least like force some story from these kind of games, like that we can learn from. So yeah, this is definitely at least something like when those kind of provoke moves comes, then just like try to keep yourself calm and like still do the right thing rather than like answering emotionally. Because both games in these like today were like that emotions almost like or in this case might have actually like
I guess this is more like emotions. Last game is a little bit inevitable because last game there's a time stuff. This game, there's the better time. Yeah. So last game is difficult to prevent. This one they can. Yeah.
So again, you picked the back.
I see.
I mean, we would have not known because like the previous one was also like Chinese and Japanese. So
yeah, the difference is that Japanese player, his way to play, we understand it. Yeah. And this one we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, China and Korea are a little bit weirder than Japan. So generally. They try to vote against it.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that's the democracy, right? One person, one vote.
Yeah. Yeah, still something that we got out of it. I hope so.
Okay, I guess it's already a little bit late. I leave the ground to Miko.
Yeah, this was a little bit long because like the first game was so interesting.
Yeah, so the first one is long today mainly.
So next week is going to be a local tournament that I'm going in, and then I leave. I'll stay there in my parents' place. So the next stream will be kind of like in a month. So there 3 weeks there won't be a stream.
So 27th.
So 27th.
June 27th.
June 27th.
Yeah, so next time will be June 27th. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope it's June 27th. Let's hope Miko will not gonna get sick when he's traveling. Let's hope I'm not gonna get sick either.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah.
So if nothing weird will happen 27th next month.
Right.
And while waiting, you can go to YouTube to see previous streams and the shorts and stuff. Discord is the place where we say if you're going to stream or not, and you can talk between the streams. Check out NJD, Antis, and Jeff's online co school. And while you are at it, let's go to see if there's anyone to raid.
Not many.
Not many. Go to
one color go.
Well, last week we went there, so I guess we have to change a little bit for this week and go to Cautious. So see you guys in a month.
Yeah.
Then we go to Great Colossus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. See you guys.
See you in a month. Bye.
Bye.